To Proverbs home. It is beautiful out. It is absolutely gorgeous. The birds are singing. If you could hear them, they are happy. They're singing. I see the woodchucks, running off into their little tunnels, the squirrels and the rabbits. It is really, really beautiful when you live out in the woods, when you live out in the hills. It's just something so beautiful when you see all the different animals. Yeah, we don't really want critters in our home, right? But there's ways you can bring those animals and bring nature in your home this spring and this summer. Now we're gonna go in and I'm gonna show you the different touches I'm adding to my home this spring. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you also get some tips. The first thing I want to do is share this cute little stagecoach with you. I brought this stagecoach quite a few years ago for my granddaughter. It came with a little pony, and it came with a little girl with pigtails, a little doll with pigtails. Well, those are long been gone, but I kept the stagecoach. My granddaughter no longer plays with it. She didn't want it. She's already a teenager. So I did not want to get rid of it. I'm like, what can I do with it? It's been put away, and I finally took it out and said, okay, I'm going to find a way to use the stagecoach. It reminds me of the outdoors, and it reminds me of Little House on the Prairie. Remember, the stagecoach would come into town and drop off all those special guests? That's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of the outdoors. It reminds me of the simpler days when people drank tea in a stagecoach and they just really enjoyed it. And that's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of the times of Little House on the Prairie. So let's go on ahead and look inside and see what I did, what changes I made to it. Let's start with the outside first. I added a doily, and I also added my little teacups. I thought those would be very special because they have nature on them. They have all the beautiful flowers. And this one has a beautiful pink rose, and it goes on my plate. I thought about painting the stagecoach, making it a different color, but I'm going to just leave it the way it is. And then on this side, it has like a little balcony where they used to tie the horse to. And I put some of my pretty journals. I also added my beautiful pink porcelain doll, one of my favorite dolls. She has this beautiful pink ruffled dress. And I added a country doll, like from back in the days of Little House on the Prairie. And over here, I put some of my rosebud teacups. Now, the stagecoach came with the 2 white cups and the golden teapot. Then there was a little shelf on the back, and I decided to put my creamer and my teapot on a nice plate. I am going to make some cushions for the stagecoach, and they're going to be like a floral pattern. I already have the material that I want to make them with. And I really thought this was a nice piece. Not just because I enjoy looking at it. It was a stagecoach that belonged to my granddaughter. But because it will remind me of her. I even want to make a little carpet to put inside of the stagecoach. And I might do that. But for now, I'm going to work on the curtains. And I'm also going to work on making cushions. I like to incorporate nature on my table settings. I like making vignettes, but this time I just put out some of my special things that I love to have. So I'm going to go on ahead and show you some of the animals that I use to bring onto my table setting, and even in my teacups. So if you have plates that have animals, you have dishes that have animals on them, or flowers, or any kind of woodsy scene or greenery, you can use those in your home to decorate. Look close on this teacup. It has nice butterflies on it. We all know that butterflies love to come out, and the caterpillars during the spring and summer. We just love the beautiful butterflies. These cute little owls, I got these at a yard sale, and they are so precious. And I love bringing these out during the summer. Sometimes they'll be in my kitchen, sometimes they'll be in the living room, or I just bring them in this room, wherever I want to decorate with them. Okay, let me show you these little porcupines. These are like some of the original calicos. And this, I named them all. I like naming these little animals. I used to do it all the time for my grandkids. So this little one here, the little girl, her name is Tiana. This is Mama Porcupine, Papa Porcupine, and little brother John. I put my teapot out because of the little bird that sits on top, and everyone knows I love birds. I want to show you my 3 beaver homemakers. These are just so cute. These are some of the original calicos and you see their cute little dresses. They don't make those anymore. They used to make these by hand, and that's what made them so popular. And I just love their dresses. I named these 2 also. This one is Martha. She's got a really pretty pink jumpsuit and a gingham shirt. This one is Mary. She's got a beautiful apron with pretty roses and flowers. I'm sure she probably loved working in the garden. And I like Juliana. Look at her pretty dress. She loves drinking lemonade. I also like buying these little frames that they sell at the Dollar Tree and putting my own pictures inside of them. I cut them out of magazines, and every season I change the pictures. And I have my little tulip vase, and I can't wait till the wildflowers grow. This is an embroidered picture that I found at a thrift store, and it is absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to bring it a little closer. It's hard to really see because of the glare, but let's go a little closer. All the flowers on the back of this chair is embroidered. Every single flower. And that's why I fell in love with it. It is so beautiful. Her dress, the bows on her dress, the trimming on her sleeves, her collar, and the bow in her hair is all embroidered. Now I'm going to try to bring it a little closer. Even her yarn and her yarn bag is embroidered. I love the color pink. And what I love about this picture this spring, it's very serene. A little girl learning to knit. Maybe she's making some gloves, or maybe she's making a nice dress for her little dolly. I thought this was perfect for bringing in nature as far as the flowers. This is another great way to bring nature in your home. Now you've all seen my little garden window. And these flowers, they're still alive and they still look beautiful in here. And these are fake flowers, except for the greenery, that's real. But these here are fake, and I like having them here. I even have this little rabbit. And I like putting greenery and pictures of animals, of nature inside of my home. I remember Carol Ingalls on Little House on the Prairie. She always had this one little statue of a doll. It was a glass statue sitting on her mantle. And that little statue, every time I watch Little House on the Prairie, I look for that little doll, the little statue, and that's what she decorated her home with. And quilts and pillows. Just brings such a nice ambiance and peaceful feeling into the home. I want to show you these cute pictures that I have in my kitchen that have to do with nature. This one is from a YouTuber. Her name is Randy Lynn Reed. And she has a channel and she does beautiful content. She does watercolors, pictures about nature, just really, really nice. And of course, that one was just me. I was sitting doodling on some art paper and I colored it in. And I decided, I'm just going to put it in the kitchen because it has a yellow bird. I mean, hers is absolutely beautiful. And mine is just me doodling. This is a great idea for you to kind of draw your own pictures, even if you trace them and color them in. And then go on ahead and put them in your kitchen. You could put them in frames and put them on your wall. And you know what? It's something nice that you designed. It's something nice that you created. Or become your own Picasso. Design your own decor. Put your own decor around your home that has to do with nature. And I like my jars with the geese because they definitely say nature. We have a lot of geese around here. We have a lot of ducks flying over the ponds. I hope you enjoyed this video today, and I hope you enjoy looking at the different things that I use to bring nature inside of my home to make it very springy, very comfortable. The one book that I like, that I totally enjoy, are these old books. And this one is the New Garden book. And I love this book because of all the garden pictures inside of it. If you have an old book, I wouldn't cut this one up because I really like it. You can see it was only 75 cents. I still have the sticker on it. And it just has the most prettiest pictures in there. and just getting some of those pictures or printing them off, like looking for a copyright free place on the internet that you can get pictures and print them out, and you can go on ahead and use those in frames, whether they're foxes and squirrels and different animals, and put them around your home. I'm still not done decorating. I still want to put some more pictures of animals up on my wall and really enjoy nature. At the end of this video, I am going to show you a small clip of a cardinal. He was singing in the tree this morning, whistling over at our home. And he's just so cute. I've seen this cardinal more than one time early in the morning, flying around, landing on the ground, looking for suet, looking for something to eat. So they're pretty amazing. So I wanted to share that with you. It is beautiful outside, and I'm going to get out there and I'm going to enjoy the weather today. May God bless you. Have a wonderful day from my Proverbs home to yours. Oh, he's whistling.